Hi, my name is Christina and I'm your librarian here at Christina's Bookshelf, and today I'm going to talk to you about Desires Unleashed and Dreams. These are both written by Miles Hightower. The beauty of these books is that it's erotic romance. It's written from a man's point of view, and the gem of this is that it's written by a man. So, woo! We get erotic romance written by a man, and these are such hard to find great things that I have to tell you about them. So I'm going to. Now, before we get started, what I want to tell you about is what we're going to find in these books. You're going to find some MF lovin', you're going to find some FF lovin', and then kind of a hodgepodge of everybody all together. The only thing you're not going to get out of this is some MM lovin'. Desires Unleashed and Dreams follows a couple, Mitch and Molly, and they've been married for over 10 years. They're very devoted to each other, they're very in love with each other, and they greatly lust each other. So it's kind of like a dream where we all wish to be in that relationship when we're with somebody for that long of a time. Desires Unleashed opens with a bang. Literally. Fireworks. It's fantastic. Mitch has a side job, and that is to be a flight instructor. And one of his clients is named Rebecca, and she's very sexy and very beautiful, and she knows it, and she knows that he knows it. At one of the lessons, she invites him and Molly to go dancing with her and some friends. And he's kind of like, I don't know, it's kind of not my scene. Well, a couple weeks later, they end up going. And so what we have is Mitch and Molly, Rebecca and Alex, Sheila and James. And so we have these three couples. They're out on the dance floor, they're having fun, the girls can talk to each other, they're all open, and the great thing about it is now Molly has friends that she can talk to. They talk books, they all read the same books, they can talk about their fantasies, their things, and this allows Molly to open up. And this is the big thing that I see in Desires Unleashed, is Molly kind of being like closed and reserved in a way. I mean, obviously you're going to be like, Christina, how reserved can she be when you see all the sex in? But I mean, there is a part of you that you kind of hold back when you don't have anybody really to talk to. And yes, you have your spouse, but come on, ladies. We all know that we need that best friend that we have to talk to, or a group of friends, or you have your book club, something. You have your friends on Facebook. Well, while they're at this club, Mitch literally bumps into this lady, and she kind of keeps her eye on him all night. At the end of the night, she gives him some cards to her club that she owns, and it turns out to be a swingers club. All right. While they're kind of talking about do they want to go, do they not want to go, Molly kind of opens up to Mitch and tells Mitch what would be her fantasy, what would she ultimately love to have done to her. And this whole book is based on unleashing her desires, unleashing her fantasies, getting her out, getting both of them as a couple moved up to another level with each other. A level of love, a level of respect, just marriage, the relationship, everything stronger. Mitch and Molly and Rebecca and Alex and Sheila and James go to this club together, the swingers club. They get dressed up. There's some before we go sex. At first everybody's kind of reserved. It's not what everybody expected. I mean, you kind of walk in and they're expecting to see writhing happening on the floor and everybody just going at it. Eventually though, they get there. They get to this great land of euphoric bliss. The way Miles writes, I mean, you can feel the hands on you and feel that somebody's breathing on you in that hot breath and hear the moans, and just everything is a visual, and you can, like I said, hear it, so you have the audio going, and it's such a turn on. And my husband said thank you I don't know how many times that I was reading this. And with Dreams, I think it's more or less sexual fantasy and more of personal dreams, goals, where they want to be. So much has changed in their life from the beginning of Desires Unleashed to now that new opportunities have kind of come up, and new job prospects, just a new way of life. And do they take it? Do they kind of run with it? Do they kind of stay where they are because they're comfortable? They know. Both of them have great storylines. Like I said, Desires Unleashed kind of follows Molly, and you kind of see her come out of her shell, and you kind of see her develop more as a sexual being, which is very, very, very just empowering as another woman to watch her find herself. And then in Dreams, you have both of them working towards something maybe possibly big, possibly different, possibly exciting. And there's actually a time when I'm really bummed. I was just kind of and I was sulking around the house, because something really happens to Mitch and he's bummed, so I'm bummed. And his wife is such a loving person, and now his new circle of friends are such caring people. They're not gonna just let him sit down and cry about it and whine about it. They come up with is spectacular, and like I said, every sex scene is different. There's no repetitiveness. It's completely renewed. The imagination of Miles is like phenomenal. Hello, sex. The different ways he brings you to the story, therefore the different fantasies that you're creating in your mind, the different possibilities that you're going to bring to the table for yourself. Ah, yes. Like I said, my husband said thank you. I say thank you too. It was great. Desires Unleashed, written by Miles Hightower. It was released on March 31st, 2015. Dreams, which was released on November 10th, 2015. Both of these spectacular books. In Dreams, we have a little bit of a BDSM aspect that comes into play. It's not big. Calm down. You're going to be okay. I adored the story. I adore Mitch and Molly as a couple. Warnings, delicates cleaned. And you'll probably be doing at least one delicate cycle in between books, or maybe even in the middle of the first one, because it's really, really intense. Have toys ready. You're gonna need them. You're gonna need them. Have them cleaned, have them ready, have it ready to go. You know, just be prepared. Desires Unleashed and Dreams by Miles Hightower. 4.5 multiple orgasms. If you've liked what you've seen here, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and please like the video and leave a comment. You can also follow me on Facebook. And if you have a book that you'd like for me to review or an arc you'd like me to look at, please send me an email at the address listed below. Thanks. Bye.